Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The price of Bitcoin suddenly and unexpectedly jumped up to above $28,000. Here is the first impressions of a cryptocurrency technical analyst I would consider to be among the best in the industry. In addition, a headline from a cryptocurrency analyst predicted that XRP will surge 5,130% to $27 in an upcoming break above the trend line it has been following for the past 6 years. You guys know I don't do price forecasting, so here's the deal. I never do, and I never plan to. I can't read charts. But let me be clear right off the bat. Until it actually occurs, things of this nature appear inconceivable. Then everyone acts as if it were completely obvious. There was no chance of that occurring. I know you think I'm insane, but I am. I have lived in this area for nearly 6 years. Now, I'm very aware of how quickly public opinion may change. Whatever the case may be, we'll do a fast unboxing video on Sunday night. I should probably clarify that I have zero experience in the financial sector and am not giving any sort of financial advice before going any further. Nothing I say should be used as a basis for making any financial decisions. Okay, I'm just a fan that occasionally posts videos to YouTube about crypto-related stuff for the heck of it. Here is a graphic showing the price of Bitcoin over the past 24 hours. You can see that it's just barely under $20,000 here. The price of Bitcoin has recently risen to $28,000, which seems like a lot at the moment I'm recording this, but trust me when I say it skyrocketed quickly. In addition, I also composed the following. Bitcoin's price recently surpassed $29,000. Please keep in mind that changes like these might come quickly at times. Bitcoin's price increased by nearly $1,000 in just half an hour, from little over $27,000 to over $28,000. Many people lose hope and give up hope over lengthy periods of consolidation. Yet that is not the case. I'm not going to cast a vote on the graph because it really did go, and the number was slightly over 27,000 as I noted above. Perhaps the actual rise was closer to $850. Again, in a flash, in just 30 minutes. So even if you're more interested in the XRP price action than I am, since Bitcoin is leaving markets, you should still be concerned about this. You should be happy about the Bitcoin price increase even if you don't own any. It's impossible until it happens, and then it looks even more incredible. And XRP will function in the similar way. As it reached a new record high. On January 4, 2024, if we haven't seen a new all-time high by then, it will have been over 6 years. And never 6 years, because that would imply it's just never seen. This is how markets break people down, though. The amount of time doing the thing is not indicative of whether it will be valued significantly more or significantly less. Rather, it's just people guessing wildly. If the SEC hadn't been litigating Ripple and, by extension, all of us XRP investors, I honestly believe that XRP would have set a new all-time high in 2021, during the final bull market. Credible crypto chart analysts, however, had a different take, predicting that Bitcoin would set a new record high this year. He's also one of the few analysts I pay attention to. He seems to believe that he is the only credible analyst who predicts this outcome. I really do hope he's correct. I can't say for sure if that's the most likely scenario or if he is. According to him, that's the most likely scenario. Now, around 10 minutes after that massive Bitcoin price swing, here is what he had to say. He penned, "Okay, honest talk, but why does it care so much about this tiny pump on a Sunday?" So, because of that, and then he cited a previous post of his own on X as proof. Each impulse at a higher time frame always has its origins in an impulse at a lower time frame. If the impulse seen on the lower time frames represents the start of something bigger, it will become apparent as well. That's the quotation, then. He is referencing his own earlier comment. Then he penned the following words. You may recall that I mentioned in a recent post that we were waiting to see if the initial low timeframe impulse would be followed by a second, as this would indicate the beginning of our next multi-thousand-dollar move. The action we just witnessed is perfect for our purposes. Even though it's Sunday, if this trend continues for the next few days, it might have major consequences. To further emphasize how important this is for us as XRP holders, let me say it again, this is not debatable in any way. The XRP price just mirrors that of Bitcoin. Moreover, this held true in the year 2020. About the time Ripple was sued by the SEC for assaulting XRP investors. Because XRP was attacked, some investors were willing to buy, but the currency still moved in the expected direction. Absolutely. This is only to further illustrate my thesis. Here's a look at the Bitcoin price graph for today. If this trend continues, I expect Bitcoin's value to rise again. Bitcoin's price surged from just over $27,000 to over $28,000 in roughly half an hour, as shown above, and XRP's price increased in a similar fashion, as shown in their 24-hour chart. What you're experiencing is normal and beneficial. And this is why I keep saying that you should be excited about some of those if you are most concerned about the price of XRP, if that is what is most important to you in the world of crypto, as it is for me personally, because XRP is my largest holding, because it is just further proof that XRP continues to do what it has been doing for the entirety of the time that it has existed. Also, I think that at some point in the future, maybe not too far in the future, the price of Bitcoin will surge to new, all-time highs. As of today, the 1st of October, almost an entire year has passed since Bitcoin hit rock bottom in November of 2017. The worst of it happened over a year ago, and that was all. To sum up, I'll add that I have high hopes for the future. That much is undeniably true. There's also that one analyst who thinks XRP will increase in value by 5,130% to $27. XRP could be setting itself up for a big 5,130% surge to $27 if it breaks over its 6-year trend line. According to crypto expert JD, we are about to see a breakout above a trend line that has been in place for the past 6 years. And naturally, you should just click on to the featured post. Here, I'll expand the chart to fill the entire screen. What chart analysts told his 30,600 followers is below. This is merely a chart of XRP against the USD. I don't make up my own pricing projections, and I did mention that to one of the reasons I wanted to bring this up in the first place. Simply keeping tabs on which analysts are actually correct in their predictions is fascinating. I can say, though, that there have been many divergent opinions on the significance of the recent breaking of XRP's multi-year trend lines. And, the case makes sense in a broad sense, it's just not true that everyone sees things the same way. But I'm listening closely. According to JD, XRP, we are reversing off a 2-year trend line with concealed bullish divergence. If we see a confirmed breakout of the 6-year trend line, I anticipate a move of $24 plus, with a probable top. Would you rather be one of the 5% who take measured profits, or one of the 95% who want to get smashed again? To be clear, while I hope XRP reaches a high of $24, I won't be one of the ones that holds on to it for that long. Since I have no idea where it will peak, I will just take profits somewhere within the range I have been anticipating for the better part of the last 5 years. And I intend to excel at it. Then, if XRP goes down such hip roads, that is. I couldn't care less if the rest of you make more money than me. If I don't get what I want, I don't care, I just want to make money. And yet, also, way too frequently, people get greedy at the wrong times, and when they watch XRP rocketing upwards, it can seem as though the cryptocurrency would never come down. You have to hang on until XRP reaches its peak, at which point nobody can be sure whether it will continue rising or crashing. But then you'll feel like an even bigger fool, because they didn't make any money off of you. As a result, I won't feel like such a fool if I cash in on opportunities to increase my wealth. Then XRP multiplies by 4. I'm just going to do it because I have a plan, a rough one, granted, that I've been working on for years. If XRP succeeds in rising to $24 and staying there, I will be overjoyed for you. People will still assume, oh man, it's going to 50 if it does. It's not just XRP. I've seen this time and time again with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and every other cryptocurrency. People generate these problems for themselves, and I refuse to be one of them. And the tales vary widely. One person in the XRP community in 2018 comes to mind. He was just being vocal about something. At the peak of the bull market, he had made $600,000, so he was genuinely humiliated and advised others to avoid making the same mistakes. However, I was only allowed to withdraw $100,000 because of what he stated. That is only one of the things that caught my attention, and I won't soon forget it. That's just one instance, by the way. Similar cases have been abundant in my experience. But I'm not going to be one of those people. So, you may argue that maybe it will increase in height. Ideally, you are. But after I've amassed enough money to change my life, I'm leaving town for good. I know prices can't keep going up forever without a correction, so when that happens, I'll be ready to buy again. I plan to start buying up all the panicked stocks as soon as they hit the market. Repetition is the key. Because even if I do sell, please know that I do not believe XRP has no future. For me, this has the meaning that for me, at this stage in my life, it is rational to liquidate my XRP holdings in order to lock in a profit and reduce the proportion of my wealth that is tied to this cryptocurrency. Since I don't want to wait another 5 years, whatever it takes, for another all-time high to arrive after that, you can guarantee that when this finally occurs, after over 6 years of waiting, I will act on it. Just can't bring myself to comply. After this, I plan to relocate. And I shall feel no remorse. I can say it with absolute confidence. And more of this is on the way. The recent sideways price action may have left some individuals feeling gloomy, but that's the way the market works. Neither bad nor dumb, you. The norm, that is. I'm the odd one out here. I'm the odd one out because I don't feel that way. But that's because I'm good at looking at data, which is something I do in almost every aspect of my life. As a result, I no longer share the widespread belief that this is the case. This change came on a Sunday, and it comes with plenty of reasons to be hopeful. Just have some fun with it, and XRP once more, you'll find that it serves the same purpose. The price of XRP rose to almost 52 cents. And Bitcoin is mostly responsible for that increase. Excellent, I'd really enjoy watching it. When Bitcoin surges, XRP follows suit, and the market as a whole drops. People tend to make things more difficult than they need to be. We're human, and we all feel down sometimes. We bring this suffering onto ourselves. So if you ever feel that way, you can come here and get a pep talk, even if I will never give you financial advice, because I will tell you what I am. I have zero anxiety, and am always looking forward to what the future holds. I am because being this way seems reasonable to me. Even when prices were at their lowest in November of last year during the bear market, I was still enthusiastic. I used to make videos in which I discussed the things I bought. So, have a good attitude. It's a light-hearted Sunday afternoon video. For the record, I am not a professional banker. Nothing I say should influence your decision to purchase or sell. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.